It's your turn, Fundy. Yeah, right. What's wild again? Jokers! So the fancy King Friday looking guy on the bicycle?
Yeah, the one that says Joker on it.
Hey, what if Joker from Batman had a deck of cards like this one? Would he look like a medieval nobleman riding a bike?
I'm not biting.
You know, he'd be riding around saying things like, "Behold, caped clunkhead, it is I, king of bicycle-related crime."
I said I'm not biting.
I am. Or how about like court jester? Or that little jester kid riding a honeybee. Well, I guess we're all just lucky that he conveniently had a Joker card with a creepy clown face, huh? Yeah. Now, how many cards do you want? Can I get all new cards? No, you can get up to 3, maybe 4 if the card you're keeping is an ace or a wild card. Really? Okay, then I want 4 cards.
You know, you just let everybody at the table know that you're holding an ace or a wild card, Fundy.
I did? I want 3 cards. Okay, then discard 3. Well, give me a second. I don't know which ones yet. Man, poker was so much easier when you could just play online.
Yeah, well, we're lucky it lasted as long as it did. It was online gambling.
Do you really consider poker gambling?
Of course it's gambling! It's the luck of the draw! Fate decides what cards you're dealt, and if you bet wrong, you lose!
But there's skill involved in poker. You have to know what cards to play, how to bluff, and when to fold. It's not like roulette or slot machines or bingo. Bingo is not gambling. The First Monstitarian Church has bingo every Wednesday.
Bingo is more like gambling than poker is.
No, it isn't. Gambling is bad, wrong, and evil, and has no place in a church. Bingo is a blessed way to spend a Wednesday night with friends, where you may win a cash prize and help the church's bottom line. Bingo is a gift from Jesus himself.
Bingo is a total game of chance. You buy bingo cards that have random numbers assigned on them, and then the numbers are selective at random. It's a game you can only win by chance and chance alone.
Have you seen some of those grandmas play on Wednesday? They're hardcore bingo machines. They buy like 20 cards per round, and they gotta keep their eyes on all of them. That is a skill. Exciting. What cards are you getting rid of? Let me take a minute to ask baby Jesus. Okay, while you do that, I'll ask the bicycle behind me what I should beat you with for holding up the game. Hey, bike, what should I beat Fundy with? She's not answering.
If you're so against gambling, Fundy, why are you playing poker with us?
One sec, baby Jesus. I have always had a dream where I beat you guys at cards and take all of your money. We're playing for leftover Halloween candy. I'll take what I can get. Now, if you'll excuse me.
What are peanut butter cups worth again?
100. Hershey bars are 50, Almond Joys are 25, Paydays are 10, and Tootsie Rolls are 5.
What about the Necco wafers?
They're worth nothing because they're garbage. Get them off the table.
Fine. Hey, you guys ever wonder why gambling is illegal in most states anyways?
Ooh, I know the answer. You can say what it is so long as it doesn't involve the Illuminati or the New World Order.
Got it, thanks. Why are you thanking Jason? My conspiracy theories have gone a little stale. I asked Jason to manage me so I can be more creative. Uh-huh. Are you paying him to do this?
Of course he is.
Gambling is illegal because the government doesn't want its citizens to lose all their money on games of chance and not be able to pay their state and federal taxes.
That's the craziest thing. Actually, you're probably right.
Well, I happen to think it's just ancient religious morals policing. Eventually it'll be legal everywhere once people realize it isn't the evil boogeyman it's sometimes painted to be.
Or when the government figures out there's more money in taxing gambling than trying to enforce gambling laws. Ha! You're all wrong! Gambling is immoral and sinful. That's why it's illegal. Gambling destroys people and families and communities. So does Walmart, but you don't see them being made illegal, do you? Look, gambling is fun because there's risk involved. Imagine how much more exciting this game would be if we were playing for actual money instead of fun-sized candy bars.
Well, there's risk involved if Oswald finds out we have a hoard of candy he doesn't know about.
It's just wrong to gamble your life on an unknown outcome.
Like betting there's an afterlife that's full of fluffy clouds and God hugs.
That's totally different. I think the laws are classist. Wall Street jerks get to gamble other people's money in the stock market and it's completely legal, but Joe Schlub can't blow a paycheck playing blackjack? It's bullshit. The stock market isn't gambling. It's the backbone of American capitalism, and it's what makes America the greatest thing in the world after Jesus.
If America is number 2 after Jesus, what's the third greatest thing?
Blowjobs. No, they are. Okay, you got me there.
Hey, do you guys think that any game can be turned into gambling? Sure.
No, most games are for fun. There's no chance or risk or money involved or anything. Right, so all you have to do is add those two elements to any game and kablams, you have gambling. Name one family-friendly game where you can do that.
Scrabble! The letters are already randomly drawn just to add money.
Yeah, like in poker. You know, that game you're supposed to be playing, Fundy. I mean, with Scrabble, you ante and bet based on what letters you have, and then you play them, and the highest scorer wins the pot and a lesson in the English language. That sounds like a pretty awesome game, actually. Can we play that instead of poker?
Well, technically, we're not even playing poker because you haven't discarded yet.
I am waiting for a reply from the Almighty. Gambling laws just don't make any sense. In states where it's legal to gamble, they have lotteries, perhaps the worst kind of gambling there is. There's no skill involved. You just buy a ticket, and if you're really, 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 really lucky, you can win money. At least with games like poker and blackjack and sports betting and fantasy sports gaming, there are opportunities for social interaction. The gambling laws are for our own good. If gambling was legal, it would tear this country apart. Think of all the families that would suffer at the hands of gambling addicts.
Yeah, 'cause that reason isn't insulting.
How is wanting to protect us from the dangers of gambling insulting? It assumes that we're all a bunch of morons with no self-control, like 4-year-olds who need to be tended to. Same thing with all the drug laws. The government basically says we're idiots and we need to be kept away from things because they know what's good for us. Fuck that. If I want to destroy my life by smoking meth and betting on Scrabble games, I should be able to do so. But what about all the And if you say anything about protecting children, I will make you eat the cards you're not playing. Okay, then gambling is dangerous. You could potentially ruin your whole life by gambling.
You could potentially ruin your life doing just about anything. Yeah, like skydiving. You can really ruin your whole life by doing that, but that's legal.
That's not the same thing! Look, life itself is a gamble when you get right down to it. You're placing a bet on everything you do, whether it's eating a tuna salad sandwich for lunch or clicking trust this site in your web browser. Sometimes the tuna salad tastes like wallpaper paste, and sometimes you get some sort of porno virus on your computer. If anything, you probably know the risks of gambling better than the stuff you do every day.
What do you guys think?
Should gambling be illegal?
Or should it be treated as another form of entertainment that has certain risks involved?
Comment down in the nobody cares what you think section. Now, are you going to discard or should I just commence with the punching? Yes, I know which cars I want to get rid of, and they are... It's your turn, Fundy. Yeah, right. What's wild again?
Jokers!
So the fancy King Friday looking guy on the bicycle?
Yeah, the one that says Joker on it.
Hey, what if Joker from Batman had a deck of cards like this one? Would he look like a medieval nobleman riding a bike? Wait a minute. What the fuck just happened? I'm getting deja vu'd all over the place. Yeah, me too. Almost as if time itself was rewound for a few minutes.
That's impossible. In order for that to happen, someone would have to have a time machine or something.
Like the one Professor Dunderhead had stolen from his labs?
Exactly! Uh-oh. I will see your uh-oh and raise you an oh shit.
If only we knew who had the time machine, and to what end they're going to use it.
Time manipulation event successful. It works. It works.
Oh, Trudeau here with even more suggestions for what you could have done instead of watching YouTube. Ansel de Lambert says, instead of watching puppets sigh over The Spy Who Felt Me, I could be going to Starbucks and telling them my name is Satan, because this is the country we live in now, apparently. Yeah, isn't it great? When I go to Starbucks, I never give my real name. I say things like Love Doctor, or Captain Dashing, or Stud McLazumgood. Of course, when I'm not in a good mood, but in a bad mood, I give different names. One was, What's the Point? Another one was, We're All Doomed. On a particularly bad day, I told him that my name was, Not Even Coffee Can Change the Fact That Our Lives Are Pointless Marches into Obscurity. Then I wept at the cashier. Then she wept. And when the barista called out my name, the whole Starbucks became a sea of faces staring blankly into their barren futures as they reevaluated their purposes in life. Which cheered me right up.